Softball fans, welcome to Victor High School, home of this tournament. What tournament is that, you say? Why, of course, it is the 2023 I forgot. It is the Victor Vipers Mizuno Classic Tournament 12U Division for 2023. Of course, that's what we knew it to be. So here we are. The visiting team in this game is Synergy 12U. Versus the home team, the CNY Monsters. Leading off for Synergy, number 18, Riley S. First pitch to Riley. Goes for the slap bunt, and it is a call, strike one. No balls and one strike. On the mound for the Monsters is Arya. Swung on, ground ball. Throw over the first is... Pulls her off, gets her! Out number one. It was a close play, and out is recorded. One out for Synergy here in the top of the first inning. Sorry about that. I'm not the best camera guy. Heck, I don't know. I do what I can, right? So that was a 1-3 put out for out number one. That brings up... I can't even read my handwriting. I think it's Allison A. Swing and a miss, strike one. It is Allison A. There's the pitch from Arya. Swung on, popped up, hits the backstop. Strike number two. Quickly, no balls and two strikes. Here's the 0-2 from Arya. High and outside, ball one. It's a close-up view of Allison there as she's getting ready to swing at that ball. There's the pitch. That's called strike three. And we've got out number two as Allison goes down looking on that heater. That's what I assume it was from 205 feet away. That'll bring up Kylie W., the pitcher for Synergy. First pitch swinging, fouled straight up, strike one. Here's the 0-1, swung on, and that is sent foul down the first base line, strike number two. No balls, two strikes, two outs. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Kylie from Arya. Swing and a miss, strike three. And that'll do it for the Synergy in this half of the first inning. Coming up in the bottom of the first inning for the Monsters, it's Rose, Hannah, Ella, Riley, and Mila all coming to bat. Check out these sponsors. They help me do what I do, and I appreciate them a great deal. while we're waiting for warm-ups to complete, let's go over the defensive alignment for Synergy. Playing, you know what, we'll go through the lineup as well. Leading off and playing second base, number 18, Riley S. At third base, batting second, number 13, Allison A. On the mound, number 12, the pitcher, Kylie W. Batting fourth in a cleanup spot, center fielder, number 47, Maddie R. Batting fifth, number 11, the shortstop, REF. Batting sixth, number 31, and the first baseman, Maddie B. Batting seventh, right fielder, number 9, Alex H. And here we go. First pitch to Rose is a ball. Let's jump over to the Monsters for their lineup. That pitch misses inside, ball 2. Leading off, Rose. She is the third baseman for the Monsters. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 7, Hannah. Batting third, first base player, Ella Persigan, number 10. Batting fourth, left fielder, Riley, number 9. Batting fifth, number 31, second baseman, Mila. Batting sixth is the pitcher, Aria, number 14. Batting seventh and catching is Mackenzie, number 23. Batting eighth, center fielder, number 11, Maddie. Batting ninth, number 2, Chloe. Batting 10th, number 33, McCarthy. Batting 11th, number 13, Sophia. And batting 13th, number 22, right fielder, Estelle Dallin. Rose gets hit by that pitch. She's going to trot on down to first base. As a result, that brings up the shortstop, Hannah Simmons, to the plate. First pitch to Hannah. In there, called strike 1, and Rose takes off for second, and she is in there with a stolen base. So runner at second now with an 0-1 to Hannah. Swung on and fouled back to the backstop, strike 2. So feel free to comment here. I love chatting with the people that are watching. You do need to subscribe in order to comment. Subs is where it's all at. Ask any YouTuber. Here's the pitch. That one misses. Ball. Well, let's zoom out a little here and see if we can't fit Rose into the equation on second base. The field sure looks big, doesn't it? I'm all the way out at the left field fence. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch, hard ground ball to second. Fielded by the second baseman, throw over the first in time. Rose moves over to third, though, and that was Hannah's job. Do what you got to do to move the runner. So it's a fielder's choice, sacrifice fielder's choice. 4-3 goes that put out for out number 1, and that brings up Ella Persigan, the first base player for the Monsters. First pitch to Ella, watches that strike go by, 0-1. There's the 0-1 pitch from Kylie, swing and a miss, strike 2. Very quickly, 0-2 here to Ella. That pitch low, ball 1. Timeout. Umpire coming over to quickly corral some parents who was complaining about her leaving too early. Umpire's there. He says he's watching, doing his job he's getting paid to do. It's an opportunity to remind people that are watching, when you're here in person, swing and a miss, and the ball is dropped. Oh, it got tipped. It got fouled. It got fouled. Harassing the umpires. We have a hard enough time getting umpires as is. I don't know if we remember that, right? I know in our school districts, for sure, there's that issue of umpires' availability. That one gets popped out to first base, grabbed by the first base player, and it is 2 outs. So, and that's because umpires don't enjoy being chastised, believe it or not. Nobody enjoys being told that they're doing their job wrong. I don't know if you've got a manager like that, but when you're here watching the games, you're just like the officials' managers, and so we got to be sensitive to that. Here's a ground ball to short. Field by the shortstop. Throw over to first is in time for out number 3, and as a result, Rose's run does not count. So valiant effort by the Monsters. They threatened. It got close, and then the umpire threatened. But after 1 inning of play, we are tied at 0. Coming up to bat in the top of the 2nd inning for the Synergy. It's their 4, 5, 6 batters, Matty R, REF, and Matty B. Let's take a look at those sponsors once again. Two Broke Moms are located on Main Street in Pulaski, New York, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. You can find them on Facebook at Two Broke Moms, all spelled out just like their logo. That's where I get all of my promotional material, pens, cups, mugs, t-shirts, stickers, and the like. I recommend you reach out to them for all of those needs as well. Power Play Sports NY, located in Watertown, New York, exit 47 off Interstate 81. People from far and wide going there to get their hockey and lacrosse equipment. Check them out. Here is Matty R. First pitch swinging, and that's going to drop down in front of Hannah, and she's not going to be able to get it. So, and just like that, it is a leadoff base runner in the form of Matty R. And we're going to go on an E6 on that one. That's how Matty R reaches first base. So with the runner on and no outs, here is REF, the shortstop for Synergy. She shows bunt, and it's a strike. Throw down to second. Tag never applied. So it's a stolen base for Matty R. Now with a runner on second base and 1 strike, we turn our attention back to REF. Swings to the next one, fouls out one back over the backstop. There's a food truck over there. Sounds like she hit it. No, I'm just kidding. She did not. It's full of ices, though. Sounds delicious on a hot day like today. That one is swung on, and that's hit up and grabbed by Hannah at shortstop for out number 1. She looks over at Matty R. On the throw back, ball goes away. What a terrible mistake. We'll hear about that one later, I'm sure. So Matty R reaches on a throwing error, gets the third base. REF pops out to the shortstop. 1 out. Here's Matty B. Matty B, that's got such a sweet ring to it. Kind of makes you want to cheer for it. She goes to the bunt, bunts it foul. Where you gotta be? Matty B. Ah, so cheerable. As a guy that likes talking, I certainly like names that are easily nicknamed. Here's the 0-1 to Matty. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And McKenzie there looking back. Matty R to third base. Here's the 0-2 from Ari. High, ball 1 goes all the way to the backstop and comes right back to Big Mac there. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on third. Here's the pitch from Ari. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So with 2 outs now, the Monsters only have to concern themselves with the batter. The batter, right fielder, number 9, Alex H. First pitch swinging early, strike one. Hannah hustling over to back up in case there's a throw to third. It was the 0-1 from Arya. And that one's fouled, strike two. No balls and 2 strikes to Alex H. Arya sets and deals high and outside. Tried to get her to chase one. Ball one. One ball, 2 strikes, runner at third. Arya sets and deals. Swung on, hard ground ball. That one gets through, and that's going to score the run. Oh, wait, how'd they get her? I looked away. Hold on, I'm watching on the replay on my phone. Estelle came in, made the play. Oh, and she threw her out. No run. Wow, would have been really cool if Dad was paying attention on that one, Estelle. I saw you make the throw. Didn't get you completing it all the way back, but that was pretty cool. You guys do this every year? Nice, so I missed that play. Was she thrown out at first? All right, so the run doesn't score. That's crazy. Well, of course, it's your teammate. You gotta say that. So that put out goes 9-3 for out number 3. According to Tiana, though, she was safe. All right. Who can you trust these days, huh? If not the umpire, I guess we gotta listen to Tiana. All right, coming up in the bottom of the second inning, it's the 5, 6, 7 batters for the Monsters. Mila, Aria, Mackenzie, Maddie, all coming to bat. Let's get back to these awesome sponsors, because, again, they help me make sure I can keep all of this equipment. Told you about Two Broke Moms, Power Play Sports, Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning for commercial, residential, and industrial needs, all in Central New York. We'll go over Glory Construction next half inning. Here's Mila. First pitch to Mila. In there, call, strike one. Ball does get away from the catcher. No balls and 1 strike to Mila. 0-1, she just moves out of the way. Ball one. One ball, 1 strike. There's the pitch, high, ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Kylie deals, and it's strike number 2. The 2-2. High, ball 3. Kylie wants to make sure she gets her money's worth out there. Keeping it exciting. Oh, there's a ball on the field. Timeout call. As is with any youth tournament, youth sport location, these diamonds are stacked on each other. There's 4 here, back to back to back to back. In a diamond format, as it turns out, which makes a square. So very common to see foul balls coming. And Mila works a walk. So Mila walks to first base. That brings up the pitcher, Arya Heath. Arya rips this one down the first base side, goes over the fence, and a dad ducked out of the way instead of trying to grab the ball to protect the woman next to him. Well, how about that? If I could see better, I'd call him out. Here's the 0-1. High goes all the way to the backstop. Mila's going to take off for second, and she comes around second easily on that wild pitch. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Arya. Runner at second now in scoring position. There's the pitch from Kylie. High, ball 2. Two balls and 1 strike on Arya. Kylie sets, rocks back, rips it in there, and that gets ripped back out. First base side, out of play again, this time safely away from any parents, so nobody has to play the hero this time. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Arya. Kylie deals low, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Mila at second still. Arya at the plate. There she is. Pops this one up. First base side out of play again. Three balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. That's called strike 3! Oh, the umpire rings Arya up as she glares back at him, taking note as to where the pitch was so she can try to place one there herself to get that same call. That'll bring up Big Mac McKenzie to the plate. Runner on second, 1 out. Call strike 1. You know, from 206 feet away, that looked low to me. Just saying. It's probably why umpires don't call a game from the outfield. That one's chopper down to first base side, fielded by the second baseman, throw over the first in time for the out. Mila moves over to third. So she moves the runner over. But there's 2 outs now for Maddie with a duck at third base. I'm not calling Mila a duck, but if it quacks. Kylie deals, outside, ball gets away. Mila looks, and ball is immediately picked up by the catcher. Kaylee. Kaylee's the catcher. Catcher Kaylee. 1-0. Ground ball to second again. Fielded by the second base player. Throw over the first in time for out number 3. So again, the Monsters threaten, unable to bring that runner home. After 2 innings of play, we are still tied at 0 runs apiece. Coming up in the top of the 3rd inning for Synergy, it's their 8, 9, 10, 11 batters. Claire, Tiana, Kaylee, Harley, and then back to the top of the order in Riley and Allison. So again, Two Broke Moms, Main Street, Pulaski, Facebook, Power Play Sports, Exit 47, Interstate 81, Watertown, Facebook, Dupree's Cleaning Services, Facebook, as well as exteriorcleaning315.com, and Glory Construction and Development for all of your new building and new structure construction needs in the North Country. That would be like Adams and North. Contact Glory Construction. If you're going to have it built in his glory. Also, people have asked me in the past how to just donate money to me. You know what? I'll take it. All monies go towards keeping my equipment current, cameras, replacing them as they break, batteries that I need, portable batteries, extension cords, tripods, the extra that I've got to pay for the data on my cell plan so that I can stream these games from the middle of a field out behind a high school. Not necessary, but always greatly appreciated. So warm-ups are done, and in steps Claire. Claire M. at the plate. Arya on the mound, first pitch, in there, strike one. That's one of those low ones that Arya glared back at the umpire for. From my perspective, all the way out here in left field. The 0-1, swung on, little blooper, foul. Almost made it into the garbage can. Almost. So 2 strikes now. Just think if Claire does that and it goes in the garbage can, I can make a clip of that and be famous. Put it on TikTok or something. Arya deals, swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 1. So with 1 out, in steps Tiana. Tiana's already questioned the umpire's calls. See if she can hit one far enough so she can easily get the first base safe. That one tipped foul. Just missed getting behind that one. No balls and 1 strike for Tiana. Arya looks for the pitch. Rips it in there. Called strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes now to Tiana. That one low, ball 1. That goes through the legs of Big Mac back there. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Arya sets and deals. Swung on, ground ball, and that one gets through to the outfield. Riley's going to throw that in, and look at that. I told you Tiana would make sure there was no question about whether she was safe at first or not because she doesn't trust that umpire. So she did a great job of hitting that through the infield. So with 1 out and a runner on first, that brings up Kaylee M. Kaylee shows bunt, bumps it, pops it up. Big Mac grabs that ball. Tiana's off first. The ball gets thrown into the outfield. Tiana does not go back to first, and the double play is completed. Oh, she got confused because the ball got thrown away. She still needed to go back and touch up at first base to do, tagging up, if you will. But, what an unfortunate situation. Never, never, never would you have thought that was going to happen. The bunt and run was on for sure. Just did not work out. So nobody left on base as a result of the double play. 1-3-2 goes Synergy in the top half of the third. Coming up in the bottom of the third for the Monsters, it's Chloe, McCarthy, Sophia, and Estelle. All right, here is Chloe coming in to bat. Coach Dave trotting around home plate there to get into his coach's box. First pitch to Chloe, swing and a miss, strike one. Kylie sets and deals. Oh, that one bounces in front. Ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike to Chloe. Umpire would like Kylie to tie her shoe. So a reminder for everybody to check their shoes wherever you may be. Unless if you're sitting in an Easy Boy or recliner at home watching this on the big screen, then it's okay if your shoe is not tied. That one is fouled back. Strike number 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Chloe. Kylie deals, swing and a miss, strike 3. So with 1 out, that brings up number 33, McCarthy. Kylie deals low, ball 1. That looks like it caught the umpire in his ankle. He's a tough guy, though. He's not even flinching. You feel it on the inside, though. Inside of his foot, that is. 1 ball and no strikes to McCarthy. I'm here all week, ladies and gentlemen. There's the pitch, bunt applied, foul back to the backstop, strike 1. So I'm pretty sure McCarthy applied that bunt on her own. I could be wrong. The 1-1 pitch is low, ball 2. 2 balls in 1 strike. Could have been outside as well. Who am I to say low? Must not have been low. I don't know if this umpire knows what low is. But he's consistent, and that's really all that matters. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kylie deals. Another outside pitch. 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 3-1 from Kylie. Called strike 2. McCarthy. She thought it was low, but that's where he's calling him, so that's where you got to swing at him. Full count now. Kylie deals, swing and a miss, strike 3. Could have been tipped, who knows? Because the catcher, is it Kaylee? Kaylee the catcher? Held on to it. So, with 2 outs, that brings up Sophia Menerick, number 13. First pitch to Soph. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. Bobbles it, fields, recovers, throw to first in time for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Monsters. And they're half of the 3rd inning. Coming up in the top of the 4th for Synergy, it's their number 11 batter, and then top of the order. So Harley, Riley, Allison, then the pitcher, Kylie, coming to bat. First pitch pop-up to Hannah. Out 1. Wow, they didn't waste any time. They did that right quick now, didn't they? So 1 pitch, 1 out. Brings us to the top of the order. Here's Riley S. Riley grounded out to the pitcher, her first at-bat. Goes for the slapper. Fielded at second base by Mila, and no play. We'll give her the single on that one. This is a tough play for Mila at second because of that slap hit. It's the benefit of a lefty. You can do things like that. So you can see Riley on the left side of the screen. Bunt shown. Called strike. Throw to second. Goes way out into the outfield. Maddie right there to pick that up and throw it back in. So, but it is a called strike. No balls and 1 strike. Nice stolen base by Riley. Turn our attention back to Allison A. at the plate, though. There's a pitch to Allison. Swung on. Pops this up right field. Dalin. Whoa! Almost lost it. Tagging up from second and going to third, though, is Riley. She's going to come around. No, she holds up at third as that ball comes in. Nice grab by Estelle. Boy, did she make me and Coach Dave nervous by the way she almost didn't field that ball. So Allison moves the runner over. With 2 outs, here's the pitcher, Kylie W. First pitch, in there, called strike 1. Runner on third, no balls, 1 strike. Arya sets and deals. High, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Kylie getting those reps in makes you stronger. Here's the 1-1 from Arya. Swung on, foul back to the backstop, strike number 2. One ball and 2 strikes on Kylie. 2 outs, runner on third. Arya deals. Ground ball to third, fielded by Rose. Throw over to first is in time for out number 3. So another time that one of these 2 teams threatens with a runner on third base and 2 outs, and another time that the batter is thrown out at first, so there's no run scored. At the end of 3.5 innings of play, it is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning for the Monsters, it's Estelle, that's my girl, against, and Rose, Hannah, and Ella. And here is Estelle. First pitch from Kylie to Estelle. She goes for the bunt. Goes foul, strike 1. It is quite possible she did that on her own. Here's the 0-1 to Estelle. Kylie deals. Goes for another putt. This one, beauty. Drops down short. Throw to first is in time for out number 1. Estelle loves trying to use her speed, and she thought she was going to get that one. It was a beauty of a bunt, but just went a little too far. Goes to Kylie as she was able to throw it out over the first in time for the out. Estelle may have been a bit of a victim of a hard ground because of all the rain today. Not exactly sure. Here's Rose, swinging at the first pitch, grounds out one foul first base side, strike number 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out for Rose Douglas and the CNY Monsters. Kylie rocks back and deals. High, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Here's the pitch. A 40-footer is a ball. One kind of slipped right out of Kylie's hands. 2 balls and 1 strike for Rose. That one bounces and it hits her. That is the second time. Rose got hit the first time she was at bat, and now she gets hit again. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Hannah Simmons. Got Rose in the frame there at first base. Rose is off on the first pitch. Throw to second, not in time. Stolen base for Rose. And a ball. So 1 ball and no strikes to Hannah. Rose at second. Swinging right back to the pitcher. Throws it to first in time for the out. Rose rounds third. And she is safe there. So again, here we are with 2 outs and a runner on third for the batter. Let's see if the Monsters can convert this one and get a run here in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch to Ella. She rocks back. Holds off on that ball. You know, in Ella's mind, she wanted to send that one over the fence. 225 to dead center. 200 to right, 205 to left. Swings late and underneath a clear ball. Strike number 2. She just needs to hit it through the infield. Does not need to be murdered. 2 outs, runner on third. That one bounced across, gets all the way to the backstop. There's going to be a play at the plate. No, there is not. And a run scores, and the Monsters take the lead. Rose scores on the wild pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike to Ella now. 2 outs. That pitch low, even for this umpire. Ball 3. Kylie's got to shake that off. She needs to get Ella out here. She does not want to extend this inning any longer. Pitch from Kylie swung on, fouled back up to the backstop. Strike 2. Kylie battling back to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 run in for the Monsters. Kylie sets and deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Kylie comes back and does what she needs to do to limit the damage to just the 1 run. But the damage has been done in what has been a very close game. Well-executed pitching and fielding by both teams. The Monsters leak ahead 1-0 after 4 innings of play. Coming up in the top of the 5th inning for the Synergy. The Synergy? How about just Synergy? It's their 4, 5, 6 batters. Maddie R, Ari, Maddie B, and then Alex, Claire, and Tiana coming up next. Warm-ups get shorter and shorter as the innings want to get played. Matty R steps in, swings at the first pitch, gets popped up. McKenzie and Rose both calling for it, drops down, and falls foul. Nobody touched it, says the first base umpire or the field umpire. That one could have been costly. It looked to me like Rose was calling for it, but McKenzie never gave up on it. Not sure exactly what happened there, so I'm a little far away to tell. Better communication, that could have resulted in an out. There's a hard grounder right to Mila. Mila fields, throw with the first. Easy, one out there. Nice play. Easy, I say. Easy for Mila, that's for sure. That's one out, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Ari. No, the shortstop, Ari. We have Aria. I'm really confusing myself here. Aria on the mound, Ari at the plate. She's the shortstop for Synergy. First pitch, up and out, ball one. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out for Synergy. Nice steady breeze coming in from left field here. Swung on. That one is golfed up. First base side. Ella calls for it and makes the grab for out number 2. So with 2 outs, that brings up Maddie B. First pitch from Aria to Maddie. Swung on. Ground ball. That goes to backhanded by Mila. Throw to first. Not in time. Nice hustle by Maddie B. Safe at first base. Brings up the right fielder, Alex H. First pitch to Alex. Swing and a miss. Strike one. McKenzie gets up, fakes the throw to first to get Maddie B to at least make her move back towards first base. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first. Swung on, ground ball, that gets through. Fielded by Maddie Weller in the center field. She tosses that ball in, and we've got something going on here for Synergy with runners at first and second with 2 outs, as opposed to the traditional runner at third and 2 outs. Next up is Claire M., the left fielder for Synergy, with a runner in scoring position. First pitch, misses, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Aria deals. Swung on, ground ball fielded by the shortstop. Throw over the first, a little high, but in time for out number 3. So at the end of 4.5 innings of play, the Monsters hold on to their lead. It is still 1-0. Coming up in the bottom of the 5th inning for the Monsters, Riley, Mila, Aria, Mackenzie, and Maddie all due up this inning. warm-ups are done. Here is Riley Trude. First pitch to Riley, swung on, hard grounder. Oh, it chopped, it hits something in the infield, gets by the shortstop, into the outfield it goes, and Riley Trude has a leadoff single for the Monsters. That'll bring up Mila. Riley steals second off of that ball. Bunt, drops down, and it's bobbled by third baseman. Throw goes out into the outfield. Riley scores! Mila reaches safely on an E5. Of course, that means no RBI. Sorry, Mila. Now with a runner on first and a run in, here's the pitcher, Aria Heath. First pitch to Aria, careened by the second baseman into the outfield. Oh, and she's out at second! Mila, a base running faux pas, overruns second. And that does not make Coach Dave happy, for sure. He is pacing over there in that coach's box. With one out, there's McKenzie. First pitch high, ball one. So it should be runners at first and second, but mistakes will happen. Now it's one out, runner at first. One run is in, though. 2-0 lead. That ball's in the dirt and gets away. That's going to allow Aria to get to second. It's actually not Aria. Kind of looks like my daughter running for her. But it's not. It's Mila. I missed that. I think it's 3. No. It was. Ball 4. Mila's going to advance to third on the wild pitch. And McKenzie's going to hustle all the way around to second. So since McKenzie's the catcher, we're going to get a pinch runner for her. And this is going to be Ella because she made the last out before. So McKenzie walks and goes to second on the pitching error. That's a called strike. Runners at second and third now. This is our center fielder for the Monsters, Maddie. We don't have to worry about Ella on second with Mila on third. Mila's on third for Aria, though, so let's not get confused. That's a strike. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 2. So Maddie goes down swinging, and that brings up Chloe. Chloe struck out swinging her first at-bat. Here she is with 2 outs, runners at second and third. Swing and a miss at the first pitch, strike 1. Check swing, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike on Chloe. Pitch low, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. That pitch up and out, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to Chloe. Kylie's 1 pitch away from loading the bases. This is a hitter's count for Chloe. Kylie wants to throw a strike, and she does! Right on the bottom edge. Great job finding that strike zone again, Kylie. Put it in a spot that nobody thinks is a strike except for the umpire. He's the only one that gets to tell us what it is. Swung on, ground ball to second, fielded by the second base player, throw with a first in time for out number 3. So the Monsters squeeze in 1 more run that inning, and they take a 2-0 lead after 5 innings of play. Coming up in the top of the 6th inning for Synergy, it's their 9, 10, 11 batters, Tiana, Kaylee, Harley, then top of the order, Riley, Allison, and Kylie. All right, warm-ups are done. In to the batter's box steps Tiana. First pitch, Tiana, swing and a miss, strike 1. Tiana got the first hit of the game for Synergy in her first at-bat. If you remember, I knew she was going to do it, too. Swung on. She may have gotten a piece of that, not sure. Strike number 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Tiana. Arya sets and deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Tiana swinging as the bottom dropped out of that one on Tiana. So with 1 out, that brings up the catcher, Kaylee M. Arya deals outside, ball 1. The 1-0 from Arya, high, ball 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That was a beauty of a strike. I think Kaylee was a little early on that one. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Arya deals. Swung on, ground ball to second. Fielded by Mila, soft toss to first for out number 2. That'll bring up the number 11 batter, Harley W. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Little blooper up. Fielded at short by Hannah. Throw over. And 1, 2, 3 goes Synergy. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning, it's McCarthy, Sophia, Estelle, and then top of the order, Rose, Hannah, and Ella. Well, we are wasting no time. First pitch bunted Foul, strike one. I wasn't even ready. Like, I should have been ready. I saw them, but I wasn't. So, no balls and 1 strike to McCarthy after that fouled bunt attempt. Here's the 0-1. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Up and out, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 bounces, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Time for Kylie to lay one in right on the bottom edge of the strike zone where the umpire likes it and nobody else does. And she... Oh, I thought she had it. Ball 4 as McCarthy takes first base. That'll bring up Sophia. First pitch to Sophia, fouled off, strike 1. Swung on ground ball to first, fielded by the first base player, takes it herself for out number 1 as McCarthy moves over to second. Well, part of the job when there's less than 2 outs is to move the runner over, and that's exactly what Sophia did. That'll bring up Estelle Dallin. Estelle grounded out, well, she bunted right back to the pitcher in her last at-bat. First pitch here, swung on, pops it up, and the catcher can't find it, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on second in the form of McCarthy. Here's the 0-1 to Estelle. Watch that one go by inside, ball 1. McCarthy comes to third. Throw is high. And now, with 1 out, runner on third for the Monsters and Estelle. There's a pitch swung on, little popper. Drops down and goes foul. The catcher lets it roll foul because Estelle was almost to first base. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. It's okay for Estelle to ground out. It is not okay for her to pop out in the infield or strike out, according to her father. And there's a ground ball to first. Or the second, fielded, throw over to first in time for the out and the RBI. Completely acceptable according to Dad. So 4-3 and an RBI, fielder's choice for out number 2, allows McCarthy to score. That'll bring up Rose Douglas with nobody on and 2 outs. First pitch to Rose in there for a strike. I knew it was a strike because it was low. Again, I'll tease the umpire, but he's been consistent, so there's nothing wrong with that. That one, too low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 3-0 lead for the Monsters here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Been playing for an hour and 6 minutes or so. It's enough time to get 1 more inning in. That is strike number 2 after that foul for Rose. The 1-2, Rose rips this one into the outfield. Center fielder comes in and makes the grab for out number 3. That might be the hardest hit ball of the game, but went right to the center fielder, Maddie R., to make the grab. So at the end of 6 innings of play, it's a 3-0 lead for the Monsters. Coming to bat for Synergy, it's the top of the order. Can't ask for more. Riley S., Allison A., Kylie W., Maddie R., Ari F. scheduled to bat next. First pitch in there, call, strike one. Oh, 1, she goes for the slapper, fielded by Rose, throw to first in time for out number 1. With 1 out, that brings up the third base player, Allison A. Allison's 0 for 2. She went down looking and popped out to right field. Here she is with 1 out. Aria deals. Swung on hard, hit right at Mila at second base. She tosses over to first in time. Out number 2. What a rocket of a shot that was. Unfortunately for Allison, it was right to Mila. With 2 outs, that brings up the Synergy pitcher, Kylie W. Trying to keep it alive here for Synergy. They only play 7. So this is it. Swung on, ground ball, gets through. She does what she wanted to do. She gets on base as that ball goes into center field. And Synergy stays alive for 1 more out. That brings up Maddie R. Maddie reached on an error, was left stranded at third. She also grounded out to second. It's 2 outs. First pitch swung on, popped up, back, and out of play. Strike 1. Monsters infield calling the watch for the steal. Quite honestly, nobody cares about the runner at first. You just got to get the batter out. You got a 3-run lead. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, ground ball, chopper, fielded by Rose, throw to first. In time for out number 3. And what a game that was. A couple of mistakes, none of them costly for the Monsters. And this one ends in a complete game, 3-0 victory for the Monsters as they defeat the 12U Synergy team here in the first game of the Victor Vipers Mizuno softball tournament of 2023. We'll stick around here and see if we can't make out who they deem players of the games for each team, because that's something that they do here. That's what you do at tournaments. It's all about celebrations. Looks like they get some cool pink towel. See, and the Synergy coach and Coach Dave are meeting out there, meeting of the minds. Words of encouragement. Player of the game for the CNY Monsters goes to number 44, Rose Douglas. Synergy 12U. Player of the game goes to, looks like the pitcher, I think that was Kylie F. I couldn't see her jersey quickly enough. It is, that is Kylie F there, right? You know better than I do. Player of the game. Oh, and she loves her towel, as she should. So congratulations to the Monsters. Congratulations to Synergy on a game well played. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate my sponsors. Let's take a look at them one more time. Two Broke Moms, Main Street, Pulaski, Power Play Sports, Exit 47 in Watertown off of 81, Dupree's Cleaning Services, Exterior Cleaning 315, and Glory Construction and Development. Thank you all for being here. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence from field number 19. That'll do it here. Remember, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. Thank you, Weller family.